for doing after that is like banning you from playing online. They can't brick your whole system unless you do something really bad.
Right. What is up, YouTube? Hello, everybody, and welcome. We're about to get started here in just a little bit. We're just waiting for our professor to get on, Nicole. So we're just waiting on her. So not sure when she'll be on, but we're just waiting on her and see. Just seeing when she'll be able to make it. So, but right now, we're actually gonna get started here.
Yeah.
So here we go. You guys ready? Mike, Jimmy, you guys
Yep, I
ready?
am ready.
All right, here we go, guys. That's right. You guys are listening to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. What is going on, everybody? We do have a great show for you guys. First up, we do have the latest theme park updates. Lots of things that are happening over at Universal Studios and major news happening over at Hollywood Studios that we'll be covering during the latest theme park updates. We do have Mike's Munchies tonight, and if Nicole does come on this evening, we will be doing, we'll get nerdy with Nicole when she gets on, and we'll wrap it up with these notes with Jimmy. So welcome to the show, everybody. You guys can follow us on all social media, which is Facebook, Instagram, right there on TikTok as well. And also, we're live on our YouTube channel. We stream all of our episodes right there for you guys. So you guys can go back and rewatch them and cut out some clips you guys think is funny and post it on our social media if you guys can. We are also nominated for Best of OrlandoWeekly.com. That's right. Just head on over to vote.orlandoweekly.com. You guys can vote for us, because voting will be starting in just a little bit. So I did say that it's starting right now. Nope, it's happening just a little bit, maybe in the next couple of weeks, and you guys be able to vote for us. That's vote.orlandoweekly.com, and we are under the category Local Notable. So good evening, everybody. My name is Remy, and with me is our foodie this evening. He is our dangerous co-host this evening. We do have King Mike with us. Mike, what's up, dude? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Not enjoying what happened with the Phillies so far this game.
What happened now with the Phillies?
Right now it's 9-7. We had the lead at one point, and then Noah let us down.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm sorry about your. I'm so sorry about your Phillies. I'm sorry, Jimmy. Do you follow baseball?
No, no, I don't really care.
Uh,
I'm not mad.
I thought you're from Philly area.
I am from the Philly area. And
You don't care
I
about sports?
no, I
Not
don't.
even the Eagles?
No, I really could give a shit.
Blasphemy!
I really, I don't
Me?
care. I mean, I'm happy when they win. I don't care that I was psyched that they won the Super Bowl, and it was fun going to the park, for the
That
parade.
was fun.
But
That-
but I
You weren't
mean,
there, Remy.
I was there.
he was there. Yeah, I met up with him at the parade.
You actually went to Philly.
No, no, no,
No,
no, no.
no.
At
Those-
Disney.
Magic
Right,
Kingdom.
right, the Magic Kingdom. I thought you meant the actual
Yeah,
Philly.
and actually, if you
What?
remember during the Sports Center show, they were coming back from break, and they tried to get the Eagles chant going, and it's like EAG, and like as right before everybody screamed Eagles, I screamed Cowboys.
And then I turned. I said, "Who the fuck said it, Cowboys?"
A lot of people turned around.
A whole lot of people turn around. So, and guys, that voice you are hearing is our comedian genius, Mr. Jimmy Cola. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing,
Hold
man?
on, but
How's
yeah, no,
everything, dude?
I'm doing good. Yeah, no, I
Good.
always put it. You ever see a Bronx Tale?
Dude, I actually watched that the other day. One of my favorite films.
that movie kind of changed the way I felt about professional sports when they're talking about Mickey Mantle. He's like, but
Yeah,
Mickey Mantle, you can't pay the rent. He's like, and essentially he comes down to like, he doesn't care if you have a bad day at work. Why do you care if he has a bad day at work? And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of true. I'm like, if I
that
have
is
a
true.
shitty day, I'm like, it only ruins my day. But yeah, no,
Jimmy,
I'm happy when they win. I just I don't take over. I overly take credit when they win.
Jimmy,
And
do me a favor, real quick. Stand up, real quick. I want to see your shirt.
my shirt.
I want to see your shirt. Look at this, dude. Look at that shirt, that Vans. Look at those Converse right there.
Are
Yeah.
you familiar with this?
Look,
This is for the 25th anniversary of the movie Rad. I don't know if
I, I
you're
was I was like, wait a minute. I've seen that shirt before. Where have I seen? I'm like, hold on.
I got this in at the I was at the 25th anniversary up where they filmed it up in Calgary.
No
And
shit.
yeah, it was cool. It's kind of like an underground cult classic movie. And yeah, no, it was yeah, it was pretty cool. I got a few shirts up there. They're all starting to kind of fall apart now, but yeah, no, I love Rad's one of my favorite movies, and my son's named after the main character.
That's cool. So we were guys. We really haven't, you know, we don't really know Jimmy that well. So you know what? We're gonna go ahead, Mike. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and do a guest spotlight segment right now for Jimmy. How does that
Oh
sound?
wow,
That sounds cool.
All right, guys.
he
So
doesn't sound too convinced of it.
Yeah, I
Bug-
know. That sounds great.
all right, guys. So buckle up. It is now time for our guest spotlight segment.
Uh-oh. Is there a theme song and
All
everything?
right. So, all right, Jimmy. I added in there. So
Oh, okay.
all right, scratch that. 3, 2, 1. That's right, guys. Our guest spotlight segment is brought to you by Fuel Rod. So head on over to our link tree, which is linktree.com/Remy's Roundtable. Click on our Amazon link, and you guys will not get one but two fuel rods for the price of $20. And like I said, guys, our guest spotlight is none other than he's a comedian. He is one of the best comedians here in Florida. Go check him out over by the Villages, Cocoa Beach area, maybe over at the Improv. I'm sorry, I just call it Funny Bone. Sorry, I got the name wrong. Ooh. So, guys, say hello to Jimmy Colop. Jimmy, what's up, dude? How you doing, man?
Good. How are you guys tonight?
We're doing good. So, first and foremost, man, the reason why I do, the guest spotlight segment is because I do like a one-on-one. It's like a
Yeah.
one-on-one interview, getting to know the people, get to know our guests. So, but since Mike is here and I'm here, we brought you on the round table because guys, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I had to part ways with our other comedian friend, Mr. Mark McKay. So, because he's been busy with his schedule, so we just had to part ways with him. But I'm just gonna bring us back up for a little bit. So, Jimmy, man, let's get to know you a little bit. So, Jimmy, where are you from, dude? You told us before on the round table you're from Philly, man. So tell us, man, like when did you first, decide with your family, like, hey, let's go ahead and move to Florida. So when did that happen?
I've wanted to move to Florida ever since I stopped like skiing and snowboarding. Once I stopped enjoying like cold weather activities, I was ready to leave. And then after this, the winter right before COVID hit us, it was I remember walking back inside from shoveling, and I just telling my wife, I was like, I really don't want to do this again next year. I think I'm done with this. If I ever get an opportunity to not be where it's cold, I'm gonna jump on it. And then like a couple weeks later, this happened. So yeah, it was kind of an unexpected. I never thought it would happen, but I kind of always wished it would. But I've been here for just under 5 years now.
Wow.
5 years.
Yeah, it's coming up on 5 years this September.
Wow. All right, so I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. I did snowboarding once. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm really not. I got a buddy of mine who, he lives up in Canada area, and he was down here in the States. He had a cabin. He ran out. I went and hung out with him for a little bit, and this is like maybe when I was like 13, 14 years old, when him and I were just hanging out. So he's like, "Hey, you want to go snowboarding?" I'm like, "Where are we gonna go snowboarding?" He goes, "Oh, yeah, there's a ski resort like at like 20 minutes away from my cabin. I'm like, all right, let's go. I'm down to learn how to snowboard.
Yeah.
So went snowboarding and I broke my ankle
Oh
in
no.
Ooh,
three different spots.
that
So
is,
Oof.
and
yeah, that's
I didn't feel the pain until we got back from the cabin. He goes, "Hey, how's your ankle?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Dude, look at your ankle." I'm like, "Okay, uh, what should we do?" He goes, "Yeah, we need to take you to the doctor right now. Are you in any pain?" I'm like, "No, I'm good, man." He goes, "Okay, try to stand up and walk." I'm like, "Okay, yep." I'm like, "This hurts like a bitch. This really does hurt." So, well, I mean, did you ever ski or snowboard, Jimmy?
Yeah, I did both. I started skiing when I was a kid, and then probably in like middle school, I guess I was still technically a kid. Snowboarding kind of got pretty big. And I actually had a couple friends that got really good at it that wound up getting sponsored by like Oakley and like and some major brands.
Ooh.
So yeah, I was surrounded by some decent people when I started, so I learned pretty quickly. But yeah, no, I we used to go just about every weekend for God, like I said, probably till I was like 23.
So, dang, that's insane. So, in regards to me, I've I I've gone skiing and snowboarding a few times, but my first experience is still the most memorable one because it's also the one where I really hated where I really got mad at I got seriously pissed off at my oldest brother.
Why?
So it was my first time skiing, and I was coming back, and I was headed back waiting toward the area with the rest of my family, and because I had to go to. And here's what happened: someone comes by, and I freaked out because he came really close to me, and my legs did a split as a result because I fell and I was trying to keep my balance, and my legs did a split. I can't normally do a split. I was in so much pain. I was screaming, yelling, and my brother was right next to me and laughing at me the whole time. And I told him, get these goddamn fucking skis off of me, you asshole!" And he goes like, "I don't know how to press the button on the sides there." And someone else had to come in and help him, like a younger kid who actually knew how to ski because my brother snowboarded first. He didn't ski.
Oh
I
my
skied first.
gosh.
So but he was laughing the whole time. So afterwards, I went back in, and my mom and, and my parents and my brother asked, like, "Is everything okay? You look really mad at him." And I told them, "Hey, Daniel, tell him why I'm mad at you." And he explained the whole thing. And my middle brother laughed. My dad also kind of laughed, and my mom literally says, like, let's go to my oldest brother because it's like, yeah, no, that wasn't the right to do to laugh at him while he's in pain.
Oh my gosh. All right,
So
so
yeah, that was my first experience. And I think I was still in elementary school. I think I was like 10 when that happened.
oh wow. All right, so back to Jimmy since we're getting to know Jimmy a little bit better on the round table here.
Wait. But Jimmy, wait, one more thing. Hey Jimmy, tell me.
Yes.
Quick question. When you went snowboarding or so, did you go to Blue Mountain
Yeah,
in
Blue
Pennsylvania?
Mountain. Well, here's the
That
crazy thing. When snowboarding first came out, Blue Mountain did not allow it at the hill.
ooh,
Yeah, this is back in like I think they didn't allow snowboarders till like 1998
yeah,
at Blue Mountain.
that's where I went to, and I was like I said, I'm 30 now, about to be 31 soon.
Okay.
So so yeah, I was like yeah, about almost over 20 years. Yeah, about over 20 years ago. So um. Yeah, over 20 years ago. So that would be about, that was 2005.
Mike's
Nice.
turning 30. Mike's turning
No, I'm turning
30.
31. I'm already
Sorry,
30.
31.
The old fart you.
So Jimmy, quick question, man. So what got you into, coming to the theme parks, doing videos and becoming like some part of a theme park influencer? What got you started doing that, man?
Well, I've always liked coming to the parks. I used to come down before we moved here. Uh, God, from the time when I was an adult, I was in a relationship with the girl that we were both professional. We both made decent money, and we would come down and visit Disney like 3 times a year. Like we'd come on vacation 3 times a year to Disney, and we were together for like 7 years. So I've stayed in I've stayed in all of them, and then we broke up, and then my wife and I got together, and we came on vacation down here once, and she liked it, and so between vacations, I would start watching some of the videos on YouTube, and I started enjoying them, and I was like, shoot, maybe I'll try to start making some of them, and so I make some videos in the parks. I just, like I said, I just started that new channel. I've been uploading one video a week there. I just did I got drunk and I rode Carousel of Progress, People Mover, and Tiana.
Oh my gosh, dude, tell us, man, how did that go?
It was fun.
How that worked out for you, man?
It was fun. It was cool. Yeah, it worked out good for me. I it's Tiana, I'd been on that before. It was the same ride, obviously, except for the new overlay. But no, it was a lot of fun. I I was pretty drunk on the People Mover. I don't remember. I was editing the video and I don't remember a lot of the stuff that I was saying, which is always kind of fun. But I also made the video, but I also made a short of it that I put up online. The it's that red spaceship in Tomorrowland that's like on top of the one building. It's on my YouTube channel.
Hold on, the red spaceship. Are you talking about Astro Orbiter?
Like Thirst Rangers or something. No.
Oh,
It's
yeah. Cool something. Space
yeah.
cool or
Hang on. I have a picture of my phone.
I forgot the name of it, but
This guy. This
oh yeah.
I apparently that is the same spaceship. This is a that is in. It used to be on the Backlot tour
That's
in
right. It
Hollywood.
was.
Well, that's the thing. It's they're kind of up split with this one. A lot of people are saying that it's absolutely the same one, and a lot of people are saying that it's not. So I made a short asking about that, trying to get some attention. I think it's got like 3 views now. So we'll see.
Not bad for the views,
Yeah,
man. Not bad at all.
righteous views. But yeah, no, just by watching the other stuff from not being down here, and when I'm making some content, I try to put on what I think I would want to watch if I was 1,000 miles away again.
Do you remember your very first theme park that you actually went to here in Florida before like any of the parks open? Like, did you go to like any of the Disney resorts? Did you go to Universal, SeaWorld, Busch
When we
Gardens,
moved here,
or like when you like grew up, like when you grew
oh,
up,
the first one ever. Yeah, the first one ever. I came down in 1985 or 86, I think. And I think the first park we went to was Magic Kingdom, but back then it was only Magic Kingdom and Epcot, were all they had. Universal wasn't even open yet. So
that's right.
we came down and just did we did Epcot, Magic Kingdom, we did Medieval Times and Gatorland.
Yeah. Well, speaking about Gatorland, Jen and we are going to Gatorland on this coming Friday, and then after Gatorland, we are going to Universal
Oh,
on
very cool.
on Friday. So,
Very cool. Gatorland is awesome. I love
I,
Gatorland.
yeah, the jumperoo, whatever it's called, where you get to
Yeah.
see the gators jump. You get to feed the gators, and believe it or not, you can do Gatorland in one day. I mean,
Yeah.
I know it's a Florida stopping ground, but you can do it in one day. It's a family, outing just for a day. So
And
it's
it's
a
an easy
lot of
day. And
fun.
it's a fun day too. It's a great park.
Mike, do you have any questions for Jimmy?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, this is dating back to some of your audit to back when you were in. Once again, but going back to when you used to live in Philly. Did you? How many did you used to go to Great Adventure on a regular basis?
Oh yeah. I had a season pass to Great Adventure.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah. So, a quick question. When did you move down to Florida again?
in 2020.
Okay, yeah, 2020. So,
The pandemic.
Yeah.
quick question then. Did you just got the regular season pass? You never got any of the memberships back when they used to sell them?
No, I did as well. The last couple of years we were up there, we did like where it was like I think I paid like $25 a month for the family.
Oh, you don't have that anymore though, do you?
No, no, no. We don't. Yeah, we don't. There's not a Six Flags down here.
You should have kept that actually, because I mean, yeah, okay, wait, no, it would have been. All right, yeah, never mind. Because I was gonna say technically there is one, just the one in Over Georgia, but that's a far drive, right?
Yeah, it's pretty far from here.
Yeah, and it's not even one of the best. Yeah,
Yeah, and
I
honestly, dude,
still,
I live a mile from Disney. I'm not.
yeah.
It's
So, what was your favorite? What was the last ride you have? Did you ever go on Kid the Car
I
back
did.
at? You said it got torn down.
Yeah, I'm lucky actually. The when they King of Kong's been up for a while, or was up for a while when they first built
Yeah.
it. The girl I was with, the same girl we'd come on vacation with, she actually worked at a radio station up that way. She worked in radio her whole career, and
Hmm.
when the whole time we were together, we'd get to go to media day, which is when like Dorney Park, Sesame Place, all these theme parks are open just for the media, and like you can walk up to any stand, everything is free. Just get whatever you want, play any game you want to play. And so yeah, we did that the year King Dakar opened up, and the first time I went on it, I went on it like 5 times in a row.
Yeah, Kid the Car was a great
It was a
ride,
great, it was
and
a
it
great
sucks
ride.
because it was supposed to be the 20th anniversary this year.
Yeah, yeah, I know it's been up for a while, but that's a shame. That's a shame. That was a good
Like I
ride.
said, I'm pretty sure. I still think that half the reason why is due to budget cost, and the other half, with third of it, but budget reasons. Half of it is budget reasons, and the other half of it being uh, Cedar Fair being petty assholes and wanted to tear it down because it took away the record that they had, that what's it called, that Top of the Dragster had
Right,
only a year after.
right, right.
Yeah, so that's what I believe, but.
Who knows? Who knows, right?
You see, it's hard. I mean, going back to media days, it's so hard to get into the media events here in Florida
Yeah,
because you got to show like your numbers, you got to show some of your documentation on which areas you've already done media's events for, like which places you covered. So I can go give it my list, but I'm like, I just want to cover stuff that's in the theme parks and
right.
stuff is like outside Florida too. If they invited the roundtable to go out there and do some media coverage, but. Jimmy, I got a few more.
Sure.
We're actually gonna go ahead and do a rapid question at the end, real quick. But before we get
Okay.
into that, you're a comedian. You love running. You love writing your own jokes. You love doing stand up. The
Sure.
the first thing I want to ask you, when did you? Well, actually, it's a lot of questions. First of all, do you remember what was your first performance? Who did you open for? And do you remember the joke that you told to that audience?
Well, yeah, it's weird. I still tell a lot of the same jokes that I started with. They kind of morph and they evolve a little bit. They get hopefully better. But yeah, I didn't start stand up till I was in my 40s, and the first place I ever performed was at the Orlando Improv, and it was a showcase show. So it was me and like there were like 25 other comedians on the same show, and we all just went up and did 5 minutes each. And then, but my first paid show I ever did was at Gregory's, and shoot, who the heck did I open for? I think I opened up for James Yon, and
Great guy, great
yeah,
guy.
James Yon and Mike Macy was the feature that night, and I've actually stayed pretty good friends with both of those guys. Well, not good friends. I mean, when we see each other, we say hi, give each other a hug. So, but we kept that at least. But yeah, no, yeah, that's I think that was my first paid gig. And both those guys, I was so nervous, I was so scared, and they were both so cool about it, and both gave me some really good advice.
That's great, dude. That's great. Now, I mean, when it comes to like writing your own jokes, is it hard to, figure out what topic you want to talk about and then figure out which jokes you want to put in during that topic and then figure out which punchline you kind of want to go with?
Yeah, I don't write that way. I kind of just I kind of just vomit like on the paper, and or when I'm typing, and just whatever comes out, I just start typing, and then if something makes me laugh, I'll just go back to it and try to expand, and then probably like couple times a week, I'll go through my notes and just try to make any of that nonsense I wrote in there funny. So, and then move it over. Once it gets out of my note file into I have a prepping for stage file, and then I have all my current jokes on a different file as well. So it makes its way. It takes steps. It's a procedure, you know.
All right, Jamie. So we're gonna go ahead and do the rapid questions for you, and
Sure.
this is coming from the late James Lipton from inside the Actors Studio.
Oh, okay, right on.
All right. So first and foremost, Jimmy, what is your favorite word?
Favorite word, jeez. Heck it, heck.
What's your least favorite word?
No.
What sound or noise do you love?
What noise do I love?
Yep. What sound or noise do you love?
Laughing.
What sound or noise do you hate?
Crying.
Crying. Okay. Like any type of crying, like when a baby cries or
Makes me nervous, man. I don't know. I never know what to say. It's like,
all right, and lastly is that if heaven exists, what do you want to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
oh god, that's a good question. It's like, right this way, sir. I guess would be nice, but yeah. Geez, that's a good question. Here's your car.
Here's your car.
Here's
Okay.
the keys to your house, sir.
All right. All right, Jamie. Well, thank you so much for doing a little for our little guest spotlight segment. And guys, it is now time for the latest theme park updates. All right, guys. So we are starting out over at Discovery Cove. That's right. That's the theme park where you can swim with the dolphins and do some coral reef snorkeling and go see some otters. But that's where you guys can, go swim with the dolphins. And speaking about that, in a historic move, the divers at Orlando's Discovery Cove theme park have unanimously voted to unionize. This marks a significant moment for SeaWorld Parks and Entertainment, as Discovery Cove's divers are essential to the park's interactive aquatic experiences. The decision to unionize underscores ongoing labor movements across the theme park industry, reflecting the divers' efforts to secure better working conditions, job protections, and fair compensation. What do you guys think about that?
That's I don't know. I guess so the divers, like the scuba divers, are unionizing.
The trainers, the divers, the people who are working with the animals at Aquatica. So they're finally standing up to SeaWorld and saying, "Hey, we're gonna unionize it. We're gonna become a union and say this is what we want. This is what we need, and this is what the type of compensation that we will like from SeaWorld to pay us."
Do you think they're doing it to protect their jobs? That maybe they'll keep.
I think that's what they're doing.
Yeah, because aren't they trying to get rid of the animals at these places?
They're trying to, but so far, I mean, you guys heard before. I mean, I used to work at SeaWorld.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I quit. I
Yeah.
left. I left due to some bosses were not that trainable because they did not know how to train tonight. Like I'm saying, they do not know how to train properly to their team members. They do not support their team members, and most importantly, the pay over there sucks. So that's all I'm gonna say. So now we're gonna go ahead and jump right on over to Disney's Animal Kingdom. Now we're talking about the Tropical America's update, which is progress continues on the Tropical America's reimagining project, which is set to transform the Dinoland USA area. Disney has now received approval to establish a new contractor lot, a key step in moving forward with large-scale construction. This development supports rumors that areas themed to Central and South America environments, possibly featuring intellectual properties like Encanto and Indiana Jones, are part of this upcoming transformation. I am looking forward to that. Jen and I, we've been looking forward to go see, the new, once it's open at Animal Kingdom. We want to check out the Encanto area. We want to check out the Indiana Jones area. So I'm looking forward to this little area of Disney's Animal Kingdom. So I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Jimmy, what about you, man? Are you looking
Yeah,
forward to
yeah, it should be
the
my
area?
kids. Yeah, so are my kids. They're pretty psyched about it. The Indiana Jones, they're just changing dinosaur, right? They're basically giving it
Yeah,
a facelift
yeah.
to what it's just like the same as out in California. It's right. We just rode dinosaur, and it's kind of it's not great.
I still like it. I still like.
I
I
don't
still
know,
like
man.
dinosaur.
It was so bumpy, and I was like, it doesn't have to be.
Wait,
It's
wait until you're do your little your other segment. You know,
oh god, I would puke all over that.
drinking on
Oh,
dinosaur.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I got actually. We have to try to figure that out. If you're, I know we meant to try to touch base, but yeah, dude, it's so much fun going over, and I think I definitely want to do the speedway.
You want to drive one of the lawnmowers and
Yeah, yeah, we'll go get drunk, and then we'll drive around the
drive a little
racetrack,
drive a little
Tomorrowland.
lawn. I call those the lawnmowers because the go karts that you're driving.
Essentially, yeah,
So the go karts that you're driving on the that track in Tomorrowland, that's actually a lawnmower engine.
it's essentially what it is. Yeah, for sure.
That's what it is. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, all right. Guess we're driving, lawnmowers across inside Tomorrowland.
yeah, hell
Woo!
yeah, but drunk.
But yeah, but a little tipsy, a little buzz going. So
Yeah.
there you go. All right. So now we're moving over to where am I? We are moving to Magic Kingdom. Now this is talking about the Cinderella Castle. So the Cinderella Castle stage is officially closed for refurbishment, resulting in a temporary pause in Mickey's Magical Friendship Fair performances. This refurbishment may be tied to routine maintenance or potential enhancements to the stage for upcoming seasonal events like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Guests can expect limited entertainment in the hub area during this time. All right, so now the couple last week's episode we mentioned about Beak and Barrel Pirates Tavern. The reservation update, which is based on the new tavern that's gonna be opening soon too. Uh, actually be opening up soon in the Adventureland area next door to the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction. So Disney has made a surprising move by removing the Beak and Barrel Pirates of the Caribbean Tavern from its official website. However, guests who already booked reservations for this new dining experience will still be available, will be able to enjoy it on select nights from August 15th through October 31st, exclusively during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Disney has announced that new reservations for this experience will open on June 16th, and you bet your ass I'm going to go see this new tavern at at the Magic Kingdom, the Beak and Barrel Tavern. So I'm looking forward to this new tavern. So I don't know how they are going to allow like any children inside inside this tavern or not. Based on Geo 82 over at Epcot, which that lounge is the new Spaceship Earth lounge, and they said kids cannot join this lounge. They are not part of it. They cannot come into this lounge. So I think that the tavern is acceptable for kids, and I think they'll be able to go inside and check it out while mom and dad have a little drink. So I'm looking forward to it. So let's see here. Jack Skellington, that's right. This year's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party will debut a new costume design for Jack Skellington, adding a fresh take on the beloved Pumpkin King from The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, they're changing his face, right?
Yeah, they're changing his entire face. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
What do you think about that, Jimmy? Are you okay with that design, or
Yeah,
do you go back to the other design?
I love it. I love it. I love it all. I like, and anytime there's a new change, even some of the old stuff, I'm sad to see it go. I think any kind of change is good. It's Walt used to always say it's his parks aren't a museum, and I agree with that. So yeah, no, I think it's cool. I like it. I like it. Keep the change coming.
Oh yeah. We're heading now over to Disney's Hollywood Studios. That's right. We're talking about the Little Mermaid musical adventure update. Exciting changes are happening at Animation Courtyard. Disney has installed new signage for the Little Mermaid, a musical adventure, signaling that the attraction is nearing its full debut. This reimagined show replaces Voyage of the Little Mermaid and brings modern storytelling and effects to Ariel's tale. Lightning Lane access for the new show is confirmed, allowing guests to skip the standby queue. The performances hours are scheduled daily from 9:15 a.m. to 7:15 p.m., offering multiple opportunities for guests to enjoy the updated production. All right, now we do have some sad news at Disney. Sad news at Disney's
Hmm.
Hollywood Studios,
No.
and that is Mama Melrose Ristorante Italiano restaurant has permanently closed. So, and we all know what's going to be replacing it. It's going to be the Monsters Inc. area. So that's why it went bye bye. So no more Mama Melrose Ristorante Italiano restaurant. So we're sorry. Epcot. The Epcot Food and Wine Festival will be returning on August 28th through November 22nd. That's right. So August, September, October, November. That's right. This is a 4-month festival. And then after the Food and Wine Fest, we got the Christmas, celebration over at Epcot. So we do have some booths. This is like some of the booths that they already announced. We have the Milled and Muled, Brazil and Greece. So the Milled and Muled is a new booth highlighting hot mulled wine and grain-inspired comfort dishes. Now we got Brazil, which is known for its crispy pork belly and cheese bread, and the last one is Greece, offering Mediterranean staples like your lamb gyros. So there you go. So stay tuned to Remy's Roundtable as we bring you the full list of the global marketplaces once it's officially released. So we'll give you guys more updates on that during the opening of the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. Jimmy, I think that is like one of my favorite festivals to go to. I
Oh,
love going to the Food and
I'm
Wine.
gonna be going to that next year, most
oh,
likely.
nice.
But you're not going this year, Mike?
No, I can't go this year, unfortunately. It doesn't seem like it
Oh.
is. But like I said, I will be there next year for Epic Universe and all that. And I told my friends that I told that they originally wanted to go during the Halloween stuff, but then I told them that it's gonna be packed. And also the one that he wanted to go to, Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. I know this for a fact. They closed the park early.
They do. They do.
Yeah, and he wants to like while he does like that stuff, he wants to ride all the rides. And we're not going to be able to do that, especially at Epic Universe if we're because even though it will be a year afterwards, it's still going to be pretty busy. So if he wants to, so I told him the best time to go is sometime before. When does Halloween Horror Nights begin?
It actually starts early. Starts in September.
So it starts in September next year?
Starts in September this year.
Okay. So we're probably gonna go like either end of August. We're probably gonna go next time end of August, just so. But when I do, I'm definitely gonna try out the Food and Wine Festival and stuff there because that is fun.
Like I said, dude, when you decide to come to Florida and you want to go to Disney, you just let us know, dude. Let me and Jimmy know, and we'll hang out with you.
You talk to Mark as well. I want him to be there too.
I don't know how we're gonna get his ass in, so I'm not sure, dude.
Does he go to the park or not really?
No, not really. No.
Okay. Well, at least I would go see him. At least I still want to see him at least during that time.
That is if he's available. I mean, we don't know his schedule, so we don't know that.
Okay. Well, when I do, I got a present for him.
Oh boy. All right. So moving forward, we are heading over to Universal. Uh, this is about Rip Ride Rocket replacement. So Universal Orlando has officially obtained permits and approvals to begin construction on a replacement for the aging Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket roller coaster. While the successor theme and specs remain under wraps, the move aligns with Universal's long-term plan to, you know, revitalize its older thrill rides with cutting edge technology and storytelling. So yeah, it's about time to say bye bye to Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. So bye bye Rocket. Uh,
Yeah.
let's see here. Oh, we have a smoking policy change effective tomorrow. That's right. Beginning on May 15th, which is tomorrow, all smoking areas will be removed from Universal Orlando, including Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure, and Volcano Bay. This includes cigarettes, e-cigarettes, and vapes. The new policy mirrors global trends toward creating a cleaner, more family-friendly environment.
So we'll just have to go vape in the bathroom like a normal person.
No, 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 no. I mean, like a normal person, yes, but they will catch you. Security will be on your ass this entire time tomorrow. So,
Nah.
all right. Well, if they catch you. Hey, if they catch you smoking, bye. They'll kick.
Smoking
They'll,
in
they'll
the
kick.
boy,
They'll
vaping in the boys' room.
go song, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Good.
man.
All right, so we are moving forward to Epic Universe. This is about the virtual line system and facial recognition, which I called this. I said it last week on the episode. Virtual line is going to happen at Epic Universe, but we also have the facial recognition. Universal has begun installing lighting systems for locker facial recognition cameras at the highly anticipated Epic Universe theme park, signaling that tech enhancements are being finalized for guest convenience and security. A virtual line system is officially confirmed for most major attractions within Epic Universe. This tech forward approach will reduce physical wait times and allow guests to enjoy more of the park's expensive lands without being tied to long queues. A dazzling new light up Epic Universe popcorn bucket has debuted for $35, celebrating the new theme park's impending arrival. Expect this collectible to become a must-have item for Universal fans and merchandise collectors. We are moving over to Trader Sam's. That's over by the Polynesian Resort. There is a brand new green zombie tiki mug, which is now available at Trader Sam's for $32. This highly detailed mug is a perfect addition for Disney fans and tiki collectors, featuring a spooky yet fun design that ties into the enchanted atmosphere of Sam's legendary bar. We got some merchandise here. New Aurora mini ear headband. That's right. A charming new piece of fashion magic is now available online. The pink and blue reversible Sleeping Beauty Aurora mini ear headband retailing at $35.
You getting one of those for me?
I might get it for Jen. I
Yeah,
might.
for
I might
Jen?
get it for her. Not for me.
Yeah,
Not for
sure.
me. No. No.
Actually, dude, Trader Sam's. Have you ever been to Trader Sam's?
I went there once.
Well, I went there this weekend. That's where I got drunk before I went to the Magic Kingdom. But when I got there, I couldn't get into the restaurant. It was rainy, so it was pretty packed. But I got the outside bar. That's where I got all my drinks from. But it was great. It was super easy. I walked right up and you can just grab a drink and walk around the property. And that property is so pretty. The Polynesian. It's one of my favorites to walk around.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have a mug? Like, do you have like any of the ticking bugs from Trader Sam's?
I think we do. I didn't bring it. Or was I supposed to take them back? Are you allowed to
No,
refill them?
those are collector's items. So you can.
Oh yeah. I think we
bugs.
do have some of those.
Yeah, but dude, they're expensive, man. Like 30 some. They're like I said, they're like $30 dollars. That's
Yeah,
pretty
when I'm
expensive.
doing this, I don't get the collector's mugs, but still, even so, like drinks are like $18 a piece, and
Jesus Christ, man.
it takes me about 3 to get drunk. And
Three.
yeah,
It'll probably take me two of those. I'll be
yeah.
like, I'm done.
Well, at
I'm
Trader
done.
Sam's, I got this Tahitian torch thing that was really good, and then I got a zombie, which is like that thing was like pure alcohol, the zombie. And I was pretty hammered off both those.
Oh
But
my gosh.
but yeah, dude, yeah, I'm having so much fun with this new channel.
All right, let's see here. So we have some we do have some notable Florida news for you guys. Now, I want to give a huge shout out to my friend Chris Cortez. He is the owner of the Blue Bamboo Center for the Arts. So, and we have some news for them. The Blue Bamboo Center for the Arts is set to open in its new home, the former Winter Park Library. They are going to be opening up on June 22nd. The venue will host live music, visual art exhibits, and community events, adding cultural enrichment to the Orlando entertainment scene. All right, so now
What's it called? Say the name one more time. The blue what?
Blue Bamboo Center for the
Blue
Arts.
Bamboo. And this
Blue
is your
Bamboo.
buddy is running this?
Yeah, that's one of my good friends. Yeah,
Oh wow, I'll have to hook up with him, see if we can collaborate on anything.
yeah, he's a really good guitar player. He's a great musician, and
Oh, that'd be awesome.
just to give them a shout out to them. Speaking about baseball, now Mike is a baseball fan. I'm somewhat of a baseball fan. Jimmy, not so much. Doesn't care about sports.
I've been
So
to a bunch of baseball games at the at Veteran Stadium and the newer. I've actually I've been to a bunch of World Series games too. but but that's because I used to work for Pepsi corporate back in the day, and if you remember back in 2000, they had the Subway Series. I got to go to all the games at Shea. That was kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, so the proposed Orlando Dreamers MLB Stadium may come with a hefty price tag projected to be up to. Do you guys want to take a guess how much this MLB Stadium will cost if we do get a Orlando MLB baseball team?
1.5 billion.
I gotta go.
Mike?
About. I'm gonna say a billion.
You said a billion?
You said how much?
Wait, no, my bad, not a billion. 250 million.
Oh, geez.
And Jimmy, what did you say? You said one point.
I said 1.5 bill.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mike. I have to give it to Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy, $2 billion.
Holy crap! I thought I was overshooting it.
$2 billion for this stadium. Now, this is weird. I don't know if this is a good spot or a bad spot to put this stadium, but the Orlando people were just thinking, hey,
right in the center of I-4, right in downtown.
No.
Right
even worse. We were just talking about this. They want to put the stadium over by SeaWorld.
Oh,
where over by SeaWorld?
I don't know, but apparently there's some land over by the SeaWorld area. They said, yeah, the team is
I-4 is going to be impassable.
I know. So they say here in this article, the team is eyeing land near SeaWorld Orlando for the stadium site, bringing the
for the world's smallest stadium.
bringing the potential for a major league sports venue right into the heart of Orlando's theme park district. What the fuck are they doing? That's gonna be like the worst spot to put a stadium next to a theme park. But there's land behind SeaWorld. Like that's that's like a lot of land back there. So
maybe they're gonna turn Shamu Stadium into a baseball stadium.
Oh my god. Bye Shamu.
They're not gonna be using him anymore.
All right, so
what are your thoughts on that? Of them getting rid of the animals at SeaWorld? I think that's not a bad thing, right?
I mean,
I used to love watching them as a kid, but like, it's kind of sad now, right?
I mean, I just go there. I go there like for the rides, for the drinks, and for the food,
right.
and then I leave. That's all I do, man. That's the reason why I go for SeaWorld. I mean, if I had an annual pass, that's what I'll do. I'll just go there for the food, drink, and then go on a couple rides and then leave. That's it. So, but speaking about baseball, yes, there's a couple baseball news I put on here because it has to do with a theme park. It has to do with with a sports event. So here's what's up, guys. Disney Disney is sued by Portland Pickles baseball team. So, in an unusual twist, Disney is facing a copyright lawsuit from the Portland Pickles, a minor league baseball team. The claim alleges that Disney used a likeliness of the team's mascot without proper licensing. The legal outcome could have implications for
And
future cross promotions involving Disney and sports franchises.
the
Okay,
pickles are pissed.
damn pickle.
These pickles are angry.
Grr. And lastly, we got some gaming integration plans. All right, I know I'm screwing that word up, but in an intriguing announcement, Disney has shared plans to uh, integrate gaming experiences into its theme parks. While specific details remain vague, this initiative could involve interactive attractions, mobile game tie-ins, or immersive worlds inspired by Disney's gaming franchises such as Kingdom Hearts and Epic Mickey. That's right. So who knows? We could see some new things coming to the Disney theme parks with, you know, with gaming. So there you guys have it. That was the latest theme park updates brought to you by our good friends over at the Magic Candle Company. Go grab yourself a candle and use our discount, which is that code is Roundtable 19 at checkout for your lovely discount. All right. Well, I'm a little hungry. I know I got some snacks over here by me, but guys, let's go ahead and jump right into it. It is now time for Mike's Munchies.
Hey.
All right, Mike. So, like I said right now, dude, you know, our overall average for, you know, this year, for all the restaurants that you have done so far this year, we are standing at a 4.0.
Yeah.
We are standing at a 4.0 for the restaurants that you have chosen so far out of this entire year. So, Mike, you know my question. I hope you have the answer for me. Mike, where the hell are we going, man?
So, okay, so this is going to be a little bit of a different thing because originally, as I know, as people have remembered, I said last week that we were going to Cinderella's Royal Table. We're going to postpone that to next week to go with the one that I was hinting about earlier on the podcast last week, but didn't say until after we did because Remy wanted me to do this one. So we're going to Animal Kingdom to go to another bar lounge restaurant, but this one's in my honest opinion and many others the best possible bar lounge in the Disney parks. We're going to Nomad Lounge.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Okay.
Nomad Lounge is, yeah, it once again is another bar area that you go to, but it is way more different because not only can I choose multiple things here because of all this stuff, but they have so many different crazy things there. First off, let's talk about the cocktails though. Which by the way, I love some of these names. So Remy, I'm gonna pick a list. Listen to some of these names: Libation, Spice Trader Classic, Night Monkey, Tempting Tigress, Mustang Coffee, Leaping Lizard, Sinaloa Sangria, Rita, Snow Leopard Salvation, Hightower Rocks, Jen's Tattoo.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah, I didn't know your wife had it. Yeah, I didn't know she got a tattoo.
Well, she does have a tattoo, but you can't see
Yeah,
it.
Anna Perner Zing. Yeah, Anna Perner Zing was the other one. So, yeah, Delang's Delight. So,
So you
quick,
want
quick,
so you want to know which drink I'll pick for you, and then
based
you
on the name, which one do you think?
based on the name, And are you gonna tell me how much it is?
Yeah.
All right, so you know what? I'm gonna go with, it's a funny name, Night Monkey.
So Night Monkey is 1550.
Damn.
Uh, and here's what it is: plantation original dark rum, guava puree, coffee simple syrup, and lime juice with a hint of cilantro.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
That's a Night Monkey.
yeah. Oh, by the way, but based on what it says, Tepti Tigris, can you guess one of listen to this one? Russell's Reserve 10-year bourbon, St. Elizabeth allspice dram, tamarind syrup, and lime juice. I can see why they put tempting in there.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh, and just to make it funny, your wife's tattoo, Kettle One vodka, watermelon, hibiscus, and lime juice.
I might have that. That actually sounds pretty good. I'll take that.
Your wife
Yeah.
has a Kettle One tattoo?
Kettle, no, his
Kettle One.
no. There's a specialty cocktail at Nomad Lounge, Jimmy, called Jen's Tattoo.
Oh, Jen's tattoo. Gotcha.
Yeah, and it's
right on.
Yeah.
867
Mike, how much were those drinks? I'm kind of curious on how much those drinks were, because you picked
Jen's
a
Tattoo
drink.
was 1550 as well.
Okay.
The Tempting Tigress though was 1750, but then again, you got a 10-year reserve bourbon.
That's true. Okay, are there
That's
any?
still a lot for a drink. That seems to be like
Yeah.
I've been drinking for like 3 weekends in a row, and that kind of like 15 to like 18 without the specialty mug is kind of like the average. It seems. Is that about right?
Yeah.
I mean, roughly, you're spending maybe. I mean, roughly, you're probably spending what, $6 to $8, if I'm not mistaken, at some of the beer stands that you're buying the beer, like between that price range, like between $6 to $8.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been drinking the specialty drinks that they make though. I've been doing like drink pairing with rides.
Yeah. No, I'll stick with a Bud Light if I wanted to. Stick with a Bud Light at Hollywood Studios, and then Magic. Can't really drink at Magic unless you go to one of the bars before you go to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, that's what I did. And plus, I may or may
No,
not.
they have bar. Yeah, they have alcohol. You just have to drink it at the bars. You can't walk around with that.
Well, you got to be smart about it. Like maybe throw a few shots of whiskey into your Coke Zero bottle. But,
Yeah. Anyway,
that works.
Anyway, so what were you saying, Remy?
What I was going to say was, are there any drinks on that list that has tequila in it?
So tequila.
There's got to
be. Let me see.
Any margarita?
I mean, this is
yes,
what
there is one. There is.
Okay.
So the one, yeah, it seems like there's only one that has it, and it's called the High Tower Rocks. Also 1750.
High Tower Rocks. Okay.
And if you want to know what it is, it's Casa Dragones Blanco Tequila.
Hey.
That is actually, I do know about that one. That's actually a really good tequila.
Blanco, yeah.
It's also watermelon, sweet and sour, it says, and lime juice, which, yeah.
Yes, I would drink that. That sounds actually delicious. I wish you would drink that. Sounds... All right, so we are at, Mike, which restaurant are we at again?
For Jimmy, since he wasn't here, Nomad's Lounge.
Nomad's Lounge. That's where we at, Jimmy. Nomad's Lounge at Disney's Animal Kingdom. So we got Mike's drink, which costs $15.50. So
yes, and it's the Night Monkey.
All right, buddy. So now we're going to the appetizer. So
now, okay. So here's the thing. Oh, and by the way, just to tell you this is, you can bring your kids here because they actually have non-alcoholic drinks as well here.
Okay, sounds good.
So just in case you don't have anyone who doesn't want to drink alcohol or someone who's underage, don't worry, you're allowed to bring them in here because they do.
Or if you're just a really bad parent.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, so there's a few of them. So first off, the most expensive one is actually Tiffin's bread service. Yes, Tiffin's bread service is so good that they brought it over to the Nomad Lounge. And you get the coconut curry sauce, guava sauce, and ginger pear chutney. I don't know why I said perry. Ginger pear chutney as dipping sauces for that stuff.
Nice. You guys ever been to Tiffin's before?
I have not, but
I have. I've had their bread service. The bread service is insane.
Yeah, it's really good.
So, but The Now the cheapest one, I'm gonna save that one because that one's actually gonna be for later. But the cheapest actual appetizer you could say is they got grilled chicken satay for $14, which is yeah, chicken thigh, good skewered chicken thighs, curry marinade, cilantro, pickle, green papaya, and peanut sauce. But here's the other options you get: pineapple glazed pork belly. I love pork belly, by the way.
Oh, nice and crispy. Oh,
Yeah. Tuna poke bowl.
poke,
And
poke.
and and the one thing is, it's got red cabbage kimchi in it, which is really good, as well as steamed rice, edamame, and sesame chili glaze. The pineapple glazed pork belly comes with guajillo chili sauce, chicharrones, if you know what those are.
Chicharrones is good too.
Yes. To anyone who doesn't know what chicharrones are, yeah, chicharrones is basically fried pork belly or fried pork rinds. So yeah, pork belly
Delicious.
on top of pork belly. And spiced pickle vegetable slaw. Bangkok chicken wings.
Bangkok.
Yeah, everyone knows that. What's the capital of Thailand? Bangkok.
Bangkok.
Crispy chicken wings, fish sauce caramel, which is really interesting. I never heard of that. Peanuts and cilantro. Korean barbecue. Now, this one actually, if Nicole was here, Korean barbecue mushroom bao buns with grilled oyster.
She does not like mushrooms.
Oh, right. She doesn't like mushrooms. Well, she would eat she would definitely eat the Tiffin. She might get the Tiffin's bread service then.
Yeah, she can have that, but like I said, man, she does not like mushrooms like at all.
Uh, and the last one is well, Cuban frita sliders, which is like Cuban burgers. They have, and they come with shoestring potatoes, spice, ketchup, yuca fries, and sour orange mojo.
What's the
So,
difference between a Cuban slider and a regular slider? Is it
uh,
like pork or is it like a different type of meat?
It's
Cuban.
gotta be pork. It's
Yeah,
gotta be
Or
pork.
donkey?
it's a seasoned ground beef and pork patty with chorizo spices.
Huh.
That's the difference. It's got chorizo spice in it.
Got you a little bit of the pork. So probably got a really good flavor to it.
Yeah, yeah, it really does. I've actually had them before. They're pretty good. So, quick question: out of all of those, which Jimmy and Remy, which one of the appetizers interests you the most? Which two of the
I don't.
appetizers?
I mean,
Which
I was going to either the chicken thighs or the chicharrones. I mean, those are the two that I was gonna go for.
Oh, so either the chicken satay or the pork belly.
Yeah.
All right, Jimmy, what about you?
The bread.
So,
Ah, the
all right. So,
bread.
you know what? I'm gonna choose the two. I'm choosing the Tiffin's bread service, which is 18, and the pineapple glazed pork belly, which is 15.
Oh, look at you, porking out. Good for you.
Fork
Dude,
in
no,
it.
Heck
I
yeah,
don't
man.
care. First of all, like I said, Tiffin's bread service. Which you know what? Uh, I gotta show you this. I gotta show you what the Tiffin's bread service looks like.
Show it.
So okay, hang on. All right. Let's see.
Well, he's looking Remy. What's your schedule look like? How's work going?
Good, man. Work is going good. Just been keeping busy. But
Is there any day that you're free? I got to get you over here anyway. I got a couple.
we'll talk. We'll talk after this.
This is
Okay.
the bread service, by the way.
Show me.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Wait, let me see. Let me see.
Yeah, they go all out with their bread. Their bread
Oh
is
my
thin.
gosh.
Yeah, they put it in that. Mind you, that's a close up of it, but yeah, no, they still they fill you up on that stuff, and it is.
Kind of looks like a small bowl. I might sneak a few extra rolls in my pockets. That's
Yeah,
Dude, I actually, I will steal that bowl. I will take that bowl home with me.
isn't it kind of?
hang
I'll
on.
have to look out. I'd have to see it next to something because, like next to like a dollar or
Yeah,
something to compare the size to.
yeah.
All
There's
right, Mike. So
yeah, that's well. No, actually, here's a better one. Because I think this one is.
you're showing us another picture, man. When I'm still hungry, man. Come on,
Yeah, this is
still
different.
snacking on this. I'm still snacking on this stuff right now, man.
Yeah, no,
Come
this
on.
is what some of
What
them.
the what
Yeah, they
the
changed it over the
world?
years, but this is how they look like.
So you got your non-bread. You got some like a pita. You got like some
I
bread.
forgot what the
Like a
other bread
matzah.
is. Yeah, there's a few of them. They have
Yeah.
like different things, but yeah, no, the
Yeah, that looks better.
yeah, it's like a court, but yeah, no, their different bread service is really good. And just to sort this off, lounge, I'm gonna show you the pineapple glazed pork belly, which so yeah, hang on.
You go to the parks at all anytime
Uh,
soon?
so where is it?
Not really.
Yeah, we go all the time.
So
We're there. We're
yeah,
there
this is
every
the pork
week.
belly.
All right,
It's actually
let me see the pork belly. Hold on. Let me see that pork belly.
it's actually kind of small.
Whoa.
It's
Okay.
small but delicious. People have
Yeah, dude,
raved
that's
about
too
this
tiny
one.
for me, man. That's
I mean, like I said, it's bar food, so it's going to be smaller. But
that's fine. Yeah, and how much is that 2 inch by
it
2 inch piece of bacon?
okay, first of all, it's not that small.
That's
It's $15. Yeah.
that's a lot of
I
money.
love
You know how
I
much,
love
dude?
I love I
I
love I
could
love
cook you
I love
two
how you
pounds
said
of bacon for $15.
Jimmy.
Mhm.
Jimmy. I love how you said that 2 inch by 2 inch of bacon.
Hey,
It's not that small, but it's actually delicious. Yeah. Um, and now, like I said, because there is one item that is cheaper than the
for
other ones.
$15, man, every bite had better been.
No, it is what. No, people have
It's
talked
like
about this. They said it's one of the best pork belly things. They said they gave it a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Okay, all right.
Um,
No kidding. 10 out of 10 for that piece of pork belly? Really? 10 out of 10.
yeah.
Well, you're in the Philadelphia. Does Jose Garza still have his restaurants?
Jose Garces, yes, he still has a ton of.
I think the one is actually shoot, I can't remember. The burger one was the Village Whiskey. Uh,
Yes, he still has it.
okay, that's a great burger. That's one of my favorite burgers in the world. But there's another one. I think it's I forget where it is, but it does really great seasonal menu. It probably closed down, but he used to have pork belly like on every menu. And
Was it Amada?
no, it wasn't Amada.
What's the
Um,
matter with you?
No, that was his fancy one, right? That was the real fancy.
that's his tapas restaurant. Yes.
Yeah, no,
Which he
you
has
guys,
actually
you guys
too.
did
He
not,
actually
you
has
guys
one
did not
in
get my
Izzy.
joke.
He had.
oh,
Okay.
sorry, Remy, that was funny. I
All
didn't,
right.
that just,
So
Y'all did not get my
it was
joke.
on like 13th Street, I
Suck.
think, in Philly. I can't
so
remember.
Remy. So the last one, which is actually they do have dessert there. They have churros.
Whoa, hold up.
Churros.
We did your drink, your appetizer. We did not do your entree.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
The pork
I might
belly.
go there
Okay,
for drinks
never mind.
before I go on rides
right.
one of these times.
And
We
All right,
did,
dessert,
the bar?
the dessert is churros.
Oh, the monkey. Yeah, the night monkey.
Oh
right?
yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. We did. All right, all right. Mike. So you say there's dessert there? Oh,
Yeah. They have
Okay.
churros for $10 with a vanilla crema and seasonal sauce.
all right. So I guess
Seasonal
I
sauce.
guess you're getting
Yeah,
the
they change it
churros.
every season.
All right. So I guess you're getting the churros there, right? The churros.
Yeah, that's the only dessert there,
All
but they
right.
do have dessert.
All right. There we go.
So that's the only thing we
All right.
get to decide for the
So
churros.
let's do this.
So churros are nothing.
Let's do this and this with this. All right. That plus that.
How good are churros though, man? I'm cool with that.
I
I would be
Churros
cool
are
if-
really good.
I could end most meals with
Let's do
churros.
this. Cool. All right, Mike, I got your total for you.
Oh boy.
You ready?
Yeah.
Now, although this is a quick service, right? It's not actually a restaurant. It's quick service, right?
No, it's a lounge. It's a lounge. It's a bar.
It's a bar. All right, so you're still tipping. All right, good. All right,
It's
so,
walk up though, right? You don't sit. It's not a sit down, right?
No, it actually. No, I think it is walk up. Yeah, no, it is walk up if I remember correctly. Yeah.
I'll let you
It
know
is-
when I do my
bad.
Animal Kingdom drunk ride. I'll go there first.
I mean, they have
sounds good
table
to me.
services there, but they also have walk up. It's generally you get in. You're generally get in and you are seated right away. So it's generally
Right.
All right, here we go.
Sorry, Remy. We keep cutting you off. Bud.
I know, right?
Sorry.
What's the matter? What's the matter with you? All right, so
Yeah, repeat the joke. That's always good. If it doesn't get a laugh, repeat it. That's it.
I know. I still like it though. It's still good Lion King, joke. I still like
I get it. No, repeat it again, and then
All right, so Mike, your grand total for nomads at Disney's Animal Kingdom came out to be $77.
Jesus. Yeah. All right. To be fair, like I said, I probably
But
ate a
you
lot of.
got two samplers though too. You
I
got two
know.
I
appetizers.
got two appetite. I got like
That's not
three.
horrible.
No, it's not. In all honesty, like I said, that's probably what normally would be the price for, say, if I was in a group of people. Because
Right. Plus, you
actually, no,
ended
it'd be
with
a little bit more.
churros.
It would be a little bit more because there would be more drinks. But yeah, because normally you're only buying like one small plate with that stuff because of how it is. But yeah, given that Nomad is like honestly the food that, like I said, the drinks are awesome. Our drinks are phenomenal there. But the food, the reason why people like Nomad so much more than other ones is the food is like it's got like the best food out of all the bar lounge bar lounge restaurants in the parks in the Disney World parks.
Right. So, I mean, if Jen and I were together, if Jen and I were there on like a day date and we went to Nomads, we probably will be spending $38 there. 38
Yeah,
bucks. Just
no,
just for the two of us. I mean,
And that's getting out cheap. That's getting out real cheap, right?
yeah.
yeah. So I mean, that's I mean,
Wait, 38. So
38
what, you're gonna share a
$38.
What are
drink
you getting?
together?
The glass and the compliment or a glass of water?
Are
and
you
the
gonna share a
complimentary
drink
bread?
together?
It's a.
Yeah, we can do that. Her and I can share a drink together. I mean, that's
It's
fine.
funny. Before we
Yeah.
lived down here, like I used to tell people, like when you go to Disney, you almost have to pretend money is fake. It's going to be the most money you spend in the shortest amount of time, and you can't look at it like that. You gotta, dinners, everything's going to be expensive, and you just kind of, figure it out later. Worry about it later, but you can't. Yeah, you can't think about it while it's happening, or you'll go nuts.
Hey, Jimmy, what did you say was the restaurant the Garces restaurant you were talking about? Where was it on?
I think it was on 13th. It was
Literally, there's only two right now that are on 13th. Mata and Village Whiskey.
George Wish. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll ask my wife. They might have closed it down. We used to go there. Restaurant week every year was his restaurants were the best, and we used to always go to that one. He had the best tasters menu. Always had braised short rib on there.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. So with our rating, I'm gonna give Nomads a. You know what? I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a 4. 4 stars.
Yeah. Honestly, I would give it a 4 too.
Jimmy, what about you?
I'm gonna go 4.5.
Actually, yeah, you know what? 4.5
Because
for me too.
I was
4.5
planning on
for me
going
too. I
there
forgot.
next for my next
Yeah.
my next little thing. So
Actually, my
All
bad.
right, hold on. 4 plus 4.5 plus another 4.5. That came out to be
Yeah.
17. 13 divided by 4. 3.2.
No, that doesn't make sense.
yeah,
It's
how could that
divided by
possibly
3.
be?
It's
Because
divided by
I
3.
gave it a 4. Oh,
Four-
wait. Hold on.
You divided by 4. It should be
It
over
couldn't
4.
possibly be less than
There we
4.
go. Nomads is a 4.3.
Okay.
There we
It's gotta
go.
be above
Like I
4.
said,
4.3.
So, and I know, Remy, you're going to ask me where I'm going next, but I literally said how we switched it up. But yeah, Cinderella's Royal Table is next week.
Where are we going next week, Mike?
The Cinderella's Royal Table.
Cinderella's Royal Table will be happening next week on Mike's Munchies. And guys, it is now time for us to get up on out of here with Jimmy. It's time for D's Notes with Jimmy.
Alrighty, well, here we go. I took some notes throughout this. This was a fun one. I wasn't expecting to do the impromptu Jimmy Culp show today. That was kind of fun. That was a nice little surprise. But we learned that where are we at? Yeah, my guest spot segment was tonight. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Was that planned or was that just in the moment you decided to go ahead and give me that?
It was a little plan. I was thinking. I was writing down some notes because I knew if Nicole was going to show up tonight, I'm like, you know what? I can do this for Jimmy. Let me go ahead and do this for him. So,
Oh, nice.
so there we go.
Well, I'm glad Nicole wasn't here for it. No, but I'm curious of how did you break your foot in a snowboard boot?
I went off a ramp and
Did you land on a hammer 7 times?
I did a trick. I did a trick in the air and but didn't land properly.
Clearly, yeah, that's interesting because those boots are pretty rigid. They're pretty
Not this one.
interesting. All right, well, I'm glad. How's your foot now?
Oh, it's fine.
Okay, you're good now.
It's
All right.
good.
I was curious, but yeah, I think we briefly talked about how awesome Gatorland was. It's weird. We used to be pass holders, and then we just elapsed, and we haven't been back in a while. But we're gonna go back there. I've according to YouTube, I watch a lot of people that go there, and Gatorland's very cool to content creators like online like yourself. They would love to have you come there, and they kind of open up the gates for you guys. They would do that for us. So yeah, that might be something we want to try to do. Discovery Cove, we learned that they're unionizing their divers. They're tired of I guess diving for minimum wage. They want to up and the trainers too, which we kind of briefly thought. I think you're right, man. I think they're trying to keep the animals there. I think this might be a way to try to extend contract because didn't they make an agreement that they weren't going to bring any more animals in?
Yeah, that was like one part because they said, "Hey, we're gonna keep some of the animals here, but we're going ahead and spend money and build a brand new roller coaster." Like, SeaWorld, what the fuck are you doing? Use that money on your employees. Do not use it for, you know, to build stuff like new stuff for the people who are going to SeaWorld. Just use it for, paying or for, like a good payment for like a better wage, a
Right.
better wage for for your employees. I mean, it makes no sense.
What's the matter?
What's the matter with you?
Ah, nailed it.
Here we go.
Where'd he go? Did he leave on that one? Sorry, Mike. Did
No,
I
Mike.
offend him?
I think Mike has to go take a crap. So
Oh, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Yeah, yeah. I had to leave for a few minutes a little bit ago. If I made it too obvious, but I was like, oh, maybe if I'm only from the waist up, but they would definitely know the change. Notice the background change of
my
kind
gosh.
of my bathroom from the waist up, but from my chest up. But we learned that Tropical Americas. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm excited for a lot of the changes that they're doing for there. Uh,
Yeah.
and Food and Wine, man. We talked about it briefly, but that is my favorite. That's my favorite of the festivals. It's the OG, in my opinion. It used to be a lot smaller, and I feel like there's a Food and Wine every season now, which I love as
How many
well.
how many how many times have you been to the Food and Wine Fest?
We go a lot. We go a lot. We
You go
go.
you go like every year, or do you go
Yeah,
or do you guys go like for the full entire event? You guys go
we
see
we
all
go we go we yeah we go a lot. We go. We're usually at Epcot once, maybe sometimes twice a month. We go there just for the day or whatnot. And during Food and Wine, it seems to be more because my kids are starting to. My daughter especially is getting to the age where she's starting to try out more of the stuff, and she's eating it and enjoying it now. So, uh, yeah, we're going a lot more now, which is cool. Which is cool.
I cannot wait to go this year.
Yeah, it'll be fun, man.
When I saw that there's gonna be a Greece stand this year,
Oh,
sign me.
nice.
I love euros. I
Oh,
love
heck yeah.
they're
Dude,
so
euros or
good.
euro? Euro?
Euro. It's not
Oh,
gyro.
gyro.
It's not
Gyro.
gyro. It's not gyro. It's not gyro. It's not
Yeah,
gyro.
dude, we gotta hook our schedules up. We gotta talk after this. It's that
It's not Cairo.
Cairo. No, it's not. Believe it or not. Yeah, no,
It's
no
gyro.
smoking at Universal. No smoking or vaping. Are you a smoker? You're not a smoker, are you?
I used to be.
You were a cigarette smoker, really?
Used to be. I just
Oh,
smoked. I just smoked a couple packs back when I was in high school.
oh, God! In high school, my parents both smoked growing up, and I hated it. To this day, I smell a cigarette and it makes me want to puke. Uh,
But uh, I would smoke like a cigar every once in a while with my uncle.
I do like the smell of cigars. Cigar is a nice smell. I actually enjoy smoking cigars. I
My
might be I might
grandfather.
be being a hypocrite right now because I just said how much I hate cigarettes. But
Yeah, my grandfather, he was a huge cigar smoker, and
my grandfather died when I was in first grade, and that's about the only thing I remember is the smell of his cigars.
oh jeez. uh
Sorry to interrupt your story.
that's all right, but so my grandfather lived in West Virginia, and
Which part?
Charleston,
Okay, sure.
West Virginia. Yeah. So his whole house would smell just smell cigar smoke. And
Nice.
I couldn't stand it, but then when I got older and I had, that immune system to go to his house and actually smell it, it smelled pretty good. And I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke a little bit. So actually, the last time I visited my grandfather, this is like uh, before he had good health and before he passed away. I actually had a chance to smoke a cigar with him,
Oh, nice.
and I smoked a cigar with my uncle, so it was pretty cool. It,
Yeah,
it
that's
made
pretty
it made,
rad.
it made me feel like that was Tony Soprano at the time.
Nice. Did you like it? Did you enjoy the cigar?
Yeah, I mean it was heavy, but I liked it.
I'll take you. I'll take you to the lounge that I go to a lounge that's not too far from my house. It's actually in Old Town,
I
and
was in Old Town. Okay, let me guess. It's like is that smoke shop that's like right by Fun Spot?
it's right next to Fun Spot.
Yep.
It's on top of the building.
Yep. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's actually they used to have the spot at Disney Springs, and then they moved to this
That's
place.
right. They did. Yeah.
And but it's really cool. A few days a week they have this Cuban guy come in and roll cigars, and I have a couple favorites that I like that. But he also rolls about like three that I are probably on my top five.
Do you like do you like do you
Cigar.
like mild smoke? Do you like the heavy smoke? What type of smokes do you like?
I like them all. I do find myself going darker now, which is a bit of a harsher smoke, with my cigars. But I can appreciate a good Connecticut wrap as well. I'm not super picky. I really enjoy cigars. I think they smell nice. I think they're super social.
That's
Uh,
true. I mean,
and
it goes well with a good scotch or a good brandy. I mean,
yeah.
we know somebody who does smoke, and he goes every once in a while to a Corona cigar. Yes, I'm calling you out, Ken Miller. So there
Oh,
you go. Eh,
oh, that's funny. What do you have a favorite cigar?
uh, no, actually, I don't. But back I used to smoke. I still smoke like Black and Miles every once in a while, man.
Okay. Yeah, they're cool. Yeah, they're good pedestrian cigar. But yeah, no, you can go deep. I can go pretty deep with cigars. So if anybody wants to
And I can
chat
go
one day,
and I can go pretty deep with tequila. So there you go.
I'd like to learn how to go deep with tequila. I can't go very far though. That's my problem. One tequila floor. That's how I don't even get the three tequila floor. I'm a lightweight with all drinks.
One tequila, two tequila, three tequila, more.
Right, exactly,
That's me,
exactly.
buddy. That's me. All right, what else?
Uh,
Yeah, what else do you have, Jimmy?
the Orlando Dreamers are building a stadium for $100 billion. Apparently, no,
No, it's two
That's
billion
crazy. That's a crazy amount of money. That's a crazy amount of money
for
for a
$2 billion.
doesn't even have a roof. Right? Isn't it a stadium like without a roof? It's just
Two
oh well.
billion dollars for a stadium
I
that
guess it'll be interesting to see. Uh, Mike's Munchies inspired me for my next video. I'm going to shoot it at Animal Kingdom, and I'll use I'm going to use Nomad's Lounge as one of my drinks. I want to get a night monkey, and I'm going to drink it real fast, see what happens. Maybe I get two night monkeys, and then I'll go on the safari or something. We'll see what happens. The bread service as well. I might get. Actually, no, I probably won't get that because I don't want to absorb anything. I want to keep the buzz going on. Where am I at?
don't you know how to drink? It's this. The whole system is perfect. This is how I do it. So
Okay.
I can keep a little buzz going, and yeah, I still feel good. Yeah, eat your carbs first. Eat your carbs first thing in the morning, and
Fill
then
up before you go.
before you go,
Okay.
you start eating your carbs first, and then you start drinking afterwards, and then you repeat yourself.
What about
Two,
meat? You don't want to
two
have any
drinks
meat? It
carbs.
doesn't
Nope, carbs. Just
carbs.
carbs
Okay.
only. Because it soaks it up, but you still have that buzz. You still have that buzz going.
Because if I ate meat, it could get
Yeah.
expensive if I hang out with Mike because he likes to eat $17
70
pieces of bacon.
$77.
Okay, stop it. Stop it.
It's gonna get super expensive.
I
with
think
it.
I think Mike does want that bacon still.
Yeah, he's pretty excited. I gotta watch him
No,
eat
no,
that.
no. Okay, to be perfectly honest, like I said, if I had to choose one appetizer, I would probably go with the Tiffin's bread service.
Okay, over the bacon or
Over the pork belly, yes.
over the pork belly.
Nope, it's bacon, Mike. Come on, it's bacon. We saw the photo. It looks like bacon.
What's the difference between pork belly and bacon?
Uh,
And wait, yeah, they're both pork. It's pork product.
Is it the same exact part of the animal?
the same part.
It kind of is, but it's um
Mike's
uh
justifying this $15 slice of bacon.
Jesus Christ.
specifically it's it's a less fatty version, a less fatty part of the pork belly.
I think a piece of scrapple would be better. Nice,
Double
nice.
would be good.
Yeah, you like scrapple?
Of course I do.
Okay, Mike and I can bond over that. I think I hurt his feelings talking about the bacon,
You did. You
but
did.
scrapple. The cool
Because
thing
pork
with
belly,
scrapple, dude,
You see,
scrapple like that big chunk of it's like 50 cents. So that's a nice
yeah, depending on what you get. Actually, last year for my birthday, I went to a Japanese restaurant where they had bao buns, but it wasn't regular scrapple, it was duck scrapple.
duck is good.
duck scrapple. I've never heard of
Yeah,
that. I would try duck scrapple.
it is so good.
I mean, if I eat pig scrapple, any other kind of scrapple should be on the table if
Yeah,
you know what
no.
regular
Ooh,
scrapple is.
Have you ever had duck
ooh.
bacon before?
Hey, say that one more time.
Have you ever had duck bacon before?
I don't know what that is. Duck what?
Duck
Duck,
bacon.
duck
Oh no no.
bacon.
I've had duck skin, duck wings. I've
Go
had
to
turducken.
there's a Wegmans. Quick question: there's a Wegmans near Orlando,
I
right?
don't think so. I don't think there's any in Florida.
Wait, what are you talking about? Any what?
Wegmans.
Wegmans?
I don't think there's any down here at all.
We
Is
don't,
there any
dude.
Wegmans?
No, that's a Canadian thing. That's not us.
In New
No,
York,
that's
no, there's one.
actually
There's a bunch in Pennsylvania and Jersey
yeah.
too.
No, Canadian. That's New York area, Remy.
You said Red Wings. I'm like,
No,
that's a hockey
I said
thing.
Wegmans.
Wegmans.
Oh,
Wegmans is
Wegmans.
awesome.
No, no, we
I
don't have
love
any
Wegmans.
Wegmans. No, we don't.
Yeah, you've got
No,
one right there. Right, that's you got a couple of them not too far from you.
yeah, no. I got literally I got one literally five
There's
minutes
one
from
right
me.
off of 38 there, and yeah,
One minute off 38, one off of 1 in 70.
right.
But the reason why I was asking because I know that for a fact that they sell duck bacon.
Oh,
Oh
okay. No,
my
I would eat.
gosh.
I like duck. I'm not. I'm a fan of
Okay,
duck.
when Remy comes down, and if you come down with him, I'm getting duck bacon, and I'm having you guys try it.
Jimmy, we'll plan a vacation. You and me, a guy trip. We'll go to Jersey, man.
Yeah, I
We'll
want to go to New Jersey on
go to
vacation with you
Pencil.
guys. That's a dream of mine.
Go to
All right, back to
Jersey,
Jersey.
Go to Jersey, go to Pennsylvania for a little bit. Shoot, that's a guy trip right there, man. I'm
Hey, to
down.
be perfectly honest, well, I'll tell you this: if guys do come, you get to come see my shore house.
Ooh,
You
which
might
which beach which beach are you guys at?
AC.
Oh, okay, cool. I grew up going to Wildwood as a kid, but
So actually I love go I grew up where the ones that we used to go to, my family used to go to Ocean City and um Brigantine were the two big ones.
okay, so Mac and Mango and yeah.
Yeah, I mean mango or mangoes. Anyway, I think we should be done.
All right, Jimmy. What else do you have for D's notes?
Yeah, that's it. I think that's all we got, man.
Cool. All right, Jimmy. Thank you so much for D's notes. And tell us, man, do you have any shows coming up?
Yeah, I got Gregory's on the 24th. I have June 1st. There's a show in the Villages, but I'm not sure if I'm on it or not. I'm producing it, but I'm not. I might hire somebody to host it. But yeah, that's all I know. That's all I can think of right now. But yeah, next week I'll come swinging with better notes for myself.
Jimmy, where can I check you out on social media, man?
I'm Jimmy Culp at most ones on everything except for my new channel is I think I want to change it. Right now I'm calling myself the Disney Under the Influencer, and I think I might just become the Under the Influencer. So just so there's no cease and desist in my future, just in case I pick up any kind of traction. I don't want to get shut down immediately.
Mike,
This is
where can I check you out on social media, man?
you can check me out on YouTube and on Twitter at King_Mike_X. Gonna be doing some more videos possibly soon. Just been taking a little bit of a break because there hasn't been too much to go off of right now, but you will be seeing, we'll be planning some more stuff soon.
Awesome. And guys, it's time for us to get up on out of here. Guys, thank you so much for listening to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did. That's right. This was a guys episode. So you guys can follow us on all social media, which is Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Just type in Remy's Roundtable. We'll come right up for you guys. And make sure you guys do hit that bell to let you guys know when we do go live. That's right. Make sure you guys hit that bell button. And that's when we do go live on the YouTube around 8 o'clock, 8:30. Who knows? We might be changing that time due to our schedules. If you guys need a candle for your home or for your office, head on over to the magiccandlecompany.com. Use our code roundtable19 at checkout for your lovely discount. If you need a battery, that's right, a rechargeable battery for your phone while you guys are out at the theme parks, just head on over to our link tree. That's linktree.com/Remy's Roundtable, and it will direct you to our Amazon link. You and I get one, but two fuel rods for the price of $20. And I do have some cool designs. I'm about to post some more cool designs for our tpublic.com because I do have some really cool t-shirts available. And I believe I have a sale going on TeePublic, which t-shirts will do cost at $16. On behalf of Mike and Jimmy, guys, my name is Remy. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see everybody next time right here on Remy's Roundtable. And make sure you guys go to vote.orlandoweekly.com and vote for us. That's right, vote.orlandoweekly.com for your best local podcast in the beautiful state of Florida under the category Local Notables. Good night.